Hello, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2 playthrough. Look how cute this is. I like how when they switch up the main menu screen. It's so nice. And it goes along with the progression of the game that you're in. I love it. Very cute, very personalized, very, I don't know. Not every game does that, so it's a nice difference. We are in Ymir, and in the last episode, there was a lot of bonding. And guess what? In this one, there's also going to be a lot of bonding. Because we still got 9 bonding points. 9! We still have Elliot, Eustace, Sarah, Emma, Alyssa, and Gaius. So... and I know I still have a couple where you could do it twice. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. My math is horrible. Don't count on that. Let's go. We were gonna go with Emma, so we didn't get to do that yesterday. Oh, and we're also doing a side quest. That's right. Maybe we should do the side quest first. No. Or should we do the bondings first? Ah! Maybe we should do the side quest to have some fighting. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're supposed to go to Ymir Valley. Should go get the others. Oh, who do I want? Who do I want? Oh, but the thing is, we want to do the side quest last to see who's behind in the links. Because right now, of course, the people that I just did bonding points with aren't going to be behind in links. So yeah, okay, we'll do the side quest last. Let's just not forget about it. Here we go, let's talk to Emma.
I don't mind if you focus on class 7 for a while, but don't forget that we've got a full-fledged witch to worry about. And to be honest, I think the sooner we deal with her, the better. Before the time comes, you might want to try hardening up that bleeding heart of yours. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do hope she'll give us the chance to talk things out first. That's the kind of soft-hearted thinking I was warning you about.
This is not my conversation to enter. Oh my god, little girl, go away! Jesus, there you go. Let me try to talk to Celine again.
And here I thought she would have grown up a little bit in all this. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt her later down the line. But who am I to talk? I'm the same way.
Okay, now we can talk to Emma.
It's so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that will be a particularly easy decision.
Yeah, we are glad to have you weighing in on that matter though.
Oh, I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm getting curious. Yes. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shop here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Reed and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy is creeping me out anyway.
Reed and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for.
Here we go. The color looks just right, too.
That's wool, right? I didn't know you could knit.
I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now as sort of a reunion present. It's almost done, too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more.
Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Rin.
After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Rin decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, the both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far.
Why, thank you, Rin. I think this deep blue color will really suit her personally.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are.
Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either.
I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her that I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words.
Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me.
Really? I'm kind of jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. But when it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking.
You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least.
If you don't mind me asking, how are the two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity.
She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talents.
I see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really?
I suppose.
One thing's for certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself.
When you put it that way, you have a point. Thank you for the encouragement, Rin. I feel a lot better now.
Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered it to Celine. And while she may not have put it in words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased.
Yay!
Ooh! Nice. And we get to do a second one with Emma. Yay! Of course we're gonna do it.
I'm so glad that Celine ended up liking the scarf after all. Even if she is still too embarrassed to wear it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just distraught that you wasted your time and energy making something for me. Make sure you get some rest now, okay? I will.
They're so happy together. There's gotta be some place where we can unwind together.
Yes!
In that case, why don't the three of us head out to the foot bath? We've got more than enough time and it's a great place to relax.
Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Inviting a cat to take a bath? Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. Suit yourself, Celine. We'll see you later then. Ah, this feels wonderful. Celine was right.
About what?
She had mentioned how the hot springs of Ymir have the ability to promote mana recovery for those who use them. Perhaps it's due to there being a spirit vein nearby, giving them the protection of the spirits.
Really? That's interesting. It's a shame Valimar can't jump in here with us then.
That's very true. Oh!
Emma, your glasses have all fogged up, you know?
Oh, oops.
forgot to take them off. You didn't need to get that worked up about it. Although, come to think of it.
What is it?
You're staring an awful lot. Oh, sorry, it's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight isn't really all that bad, is it?
You noticed? Things get a little blurry, but it's not a major issue if I use a little witchcraft to compensate.
Thought so. You weren't wearing them for our concert, but your choreography was still dead on. But why wear them if you don't need them?
In a sense, they're symbolic of a witch's way of life. A witch must carry out their duties while nestled in the shadows of history. Reveal your true nature and you risk straying from the witch's burden and become swayed by basic emotion. Grandmother's always said that to me ever since I was a little girl.
Huh, that's funny. I'd always pictured your grandmother as this friendly old lady, but it sounds like she's actually pretty strict.
She has to be, really. She's both the Hexen clan's elder and a very powerful witch. So she has a responsibility to guide us in all we do. Both Vita and I were scolded by her fairly often during our training.
Yeah, I can see that now.
But then one day Vita broke a taboo and vanished from the village. Grandmother seems to want to find her and punish her for what she did. But as for me, all I want to do is talk with her and find out what made her do such a thing. If I could just learn that.
Sorry, Emma.
What are you apologizing for? But you know, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too naive when it comes to Vita. Even still, I'd like to think I've grown at least a little. Maybe it's about time I stopped wearing these glasses too. I couldn't tell you why, but wearing them somehow makes me feel like I'm always keeping secrets from all of you.
What? What is this? Why do I have to choose one of these? You don't have to stop wearing them. Not wearing them would suit you. What? Is there any, like, if I tell her not to wear them, will she not wear them at all anymore? And I'd like the option of putting them back on her if I wanted. Which one would make her feel better? Well, crap. Well, she's saying right now that she feels like wearing them makes her feel like she's hiding secrets from us, so that must not feel good. But she also wears them because it's what her grandmother always taught her, and she seems to care about that. Huh. What would Gentleman Green say? Not wearing them would suit you. You don't have to stop wearing them. I feel like I don't know, like I'm telling her, don't wear them. Or you don't have to stop wearing them. It's giving her the option. I'm sure it's just cosmetic. She's probably just not gonna wear glasses if I tell her to stop wearing them. And that's it. But, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Do I like her better without glasses, personally? I guess. She's beautiful either way. I guess I'll just tell her to leave them off. Since that's how it seems she feels. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just tell her not to wear them. Not wearing them would suit you. If that's what you want to do, I say you go ahead and do it. Yeah, there you go. I agree with that. I think going without them would really suit you personally.
Really?
Still, whether you choose to wear them or not, and whether you're a witch or not for that matter, you're still the same Emma we'll always love. Don't forget that. There you go. That's Gentleman Ring for you.
Thanks, Ring. That's such a sweet thing to say.
Yes, it is. I wonder what he would have said if it was the other way. After that, they both remained at the footbath and continued whiling away time with pleasant chatter. Woof, I probably have the strongest bond with Emma right now. As it should be. Let's see how she looks now. Oh, I don't have her with me. Oh, well, when we do the side quest, I'll see if I can... Look, she's still wearing the glasses. She's still wearing the glasses. So it didn't even do that. Well, I hope it's... Well, she said I was sweet. So I guess it scored some points with her for saying that. You know, she still chose to keep the glasses. But alright. Whatever. Well, oh, maybe she'll explain why she's still wearing them.
Oh, that was so relaxing. And thank you again for encouraging me. I'll be sure to take what you told me to heart, I promise.
Well, you're still wearing them. Well, okay, well, she's choosing to wear them. He still said whether she wants to wear them or not. That's what I would have said in real life, so. Good job, Reen. Okay, he's as smooth as all the ladies say. That's why everyone loves Rain.
I wonder what Elise and Princess Alphen are up to right now. I'd like to believe they're safe and unharmed, but I can't say I have that much faith in the Alliance. I just wish we could hear something about them, rumor, fact, anything. I wonder if they're in prison somewhere like it seems His Majesty is. The more time that passes without us hearing anything, the more worried I get.
We'll find her, don't worry. Them. Oh, you know there's a snowboarding challenge. Ah, should we see if there's a new course? Yay! Of course we're gonna do it. Of course we're gonna do it. Oh, what? They put more flags now? What? To the old ones they put more flags. Oh my god. Well then. Should we try to do all three? Oh, yes. How come they didn't tell me about that? Okay, here we go. Hopefully these other two flags aren't as difficult to get. Don't know where they are. Whoa. Whoa! That's a lot of flags. Oh my god. The other course where I had trouble is gonna not be so easy. Oof, come on, come on. Oof. We're good, we're good. Oof. We're alright, we're alright. It's the next course I'm worried about. Yep. Yay! We got all 24 this time. That's right. Do we get anything for that? No. Snowboard. Target flags 23 of 25. Why does it say that? I should have looked at the first one again, see what it says. Well, let's get all 25. Oh, maybe it doesn't mean splat. Maybe it just means what's the target, but I got all of them already. Something like that, right? I don't know. Let's just do it. Ooh. Oh, I hope the newest one isn't so difficult. Oh no! Oh, come on, come on. They're always hidden behind the X boards. Come on, come on. Let's see if it says the same.
I did it!
Let's see if it still says 23 of 25. Yes, it does. Ugh, what a waste of time. It's okay. We'll do these. So here we just gotta get 18, but of course we're gonna strive for all 19. So let's do it. Hopefully it's not hard. Okay. Ooh, where do we go? Let's just stay in the middle. Ooh. Oh, for real? Can't believe I hit that. Ooh. Right here, yes. And there. Yeah. We've done all the flags so far. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah! Oh, that was great. Come on. Oh, where do I go next? Where do I go? Hooah! Woo! We almost missed that. Oh no! It's okay. Wait, did we miss one? Nope. Yay!
That wasn't so great.
Oh my god! So the time is what matters more than the flags? So I can miss one flag and it's okay. But who wants to miss a flag, really? Okay, let's do this. You just gotta stop doing that! Okay, maybe if we don't hit the other board, we'll still make it. Maybe. So let's not. Oh, I thought I for sure missed that flag. Okay, so far so good. Don't hit anything. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, this is where we hit last time. No hitting. I think we'll make it. Yay! Yeah! Clear!
I did it!
New record! New record! Finish. What do we get? Nice work! That there was an expert level course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead. Take it. Passion leggings. Oh, and take this too. It's a new board that's gotten real popular among the youngsters. Ooh. Select board on the course menu is now available. The difference between boards is purely cosmetic, so feel free to choose based on personal preference. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come by. I certainly will. See you again. That's so cool. I want to see the board. I just want to, yeah. Ooh, okay. We'll keep it there. Very nice. Okay, now we're gonna go to, wait. Nobody's here, right? Nobody's at the footpaths. Footpaths. Let's talk to these ladies. Tidying up the storehouse is such a pain in the neck. Maple, please make sure you don't say anything like that in front of our visitors. Although I can't deny that it's true. My back's starting to hurt even. Gee, I wonder why. I sure wish I had that problem. Please, just stop. I'm so envious. She's got the size, she's got the bounce, and those alone are a seriously deadly combo. Sharon's boobs are pretty impressive too, though. I wonder who's bigger between the two. Purple clothes always makes it kind of hard to tell how busty she really is. But I'll find out someday. Oh, I'll find out. What is with this girl and boobs? In fact, hers look bigger than hers is. The hell? So, I wish she could act more like a maid sometimes. That, and I wish she could be a little more sensitive. She's always making fun of the things I'm self-conscious about. Okay, who's in here? I haven't checked if any of my classmates are. Yep, there's 3 of them here. Okay. I'm pleased to say the outdoor bath has been repaired at last. Gizmo made it look exactly how it used to be too. It was nice to see you enjoying it last night, too. Now the Phoenix Wings can finally return to business as usual. Do come and use the baths whenever you have the chance. Nice. Who's in here? Uses. Let's play some pool. Deciding what our class should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Beret hard so that I could make my own decisions about my life. I'll make this one for myself, too. Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. House Abarea's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason you need to sort all this out on your own. We've been with you this long. That's not gonna change. Thank you, but I'm aware. I bet a break would help him clear his mind and make better decisions. Should I drag him into one? Of course. Hey, wanna come look after Arthur with me for a bit? Who in blazes is Arthur? Oh, and what was the name? What was that? Oh, was that the name of our family's horse? Got it in one. Since you're kind of a horse expert, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with him for a bit. Why not? I'd like to see him myself. Lead on. This is a fine horse. It has a strong air of dignity about it, much like the young horses back at the academy. Yeah, he does. He's pretty friendly too, isn't he? He's been here since Dad took me in, so he's getting up there in years. But he's still got the same energy. Dad still takes him out hunting along with Battle. I see. I imagine his dignified appearance is a result of much experience then. He does appear to be in dire need of some exercise, however. His muscles aren't quite as defined as they should be. Wow, I'm amazed that you could tell. You're not in the riding club for nothing. He hasn't had much of a chance to get out about since Dad was injured, so that's probably why. Then, if we can, I'd like to do something about it. What say you to giving him a good brushing before we take him out? I think he'd like that a lot, actually. After brushing Arthur and giving him all the care and adoration a horse could dream of, Reen and Eustace took him out onto the mountain path. He seems really happy to be out of the village. It's been quite a while since he last had the chance. So it appears. I imagine that he would rather go out hunting with his master, however. Horses are always far more comfortable with their usual rider. My family and the riding clubs are no exception. That makes sense, but with Dad's injuries, I don't think he'll be fit to go out hunting anytime soon. Speaking of the riding club, do you have any clue what's going on back at Thor's? You were the one who managed to get the bike out of there, so I figured you might know something. Mind you that I was only able to do so through the Noble Alliance. I tried to make use of my position as a member of House Abarea as best I could. Unfortunately, my authority pales in comparison to Father Rufus's, so I'm afraid that was the most I could do. That's a shame. Still, I appreciate you trying. I really do owe you a lot, even for little things like helping me look after Arthur. I hardly think I deserve your thanks. Being my father's son, some of the responsibility for his disgraceful actions fall on my shoulders as well. I have a duty to do all within my power to atone for that to both Baron Schwarzer and Ymir's people. I'm sure my brother feels similarly. Even if he appears to be prioritizing his role in the Civil War at the moment. Like I said back in Bereahard, there's no reason for you to feel responsible for what happened here. I understand that you're concerned about your father and your brother, but dwelling on the past benefits no one. All we can do is keep moving forward. You do have a point. No burden out there exists that you should have to shoulder alone. Not as long as you're a member of Class 7. As long as we're together, we'll be able to carry the weight of any burden. One would think I'd be used to how our class works by now. And the Imperial nobility should show its spirit through actions over words. Exactly. We both know what we need to do. We swore it to one another when we fought that moment you came back to us. Indeed, and I fully intend to do as promised. The two continued walking along the path with Arthur a little longer, then eventually turned and descended the mountain. Of course, upon their return to Ymir, they gave him a generous helping of food before going back to the Phoenix Wings.
Yay!
Ooh, and we can hang with him again. Horses are wonderful creatures. After spending some time with yours, I have to admit that I am feeling more optimistic. Despite the fact that I'm still freezing after all that time outside. Perhaps I should head over to the tavern and get a hot cup of tea. That should make planning our next move easier. I wouldn't mind a cup myself. A nice cup would hit the spot right now, actually. Mind if I tag along? I'll help you brainstorm. No objections here. Rita and Eustace then walked to the tavern and both of them ordered their tea as any fine Erebonian gentleman would.
Oh, you're here, Reen.
Hey Alf, hey Kiki.
Hello. Welcome to our tavern.
Thank you for your hospitality. Are the two of you going off to play somewhere?
We're not sure what we want to do, though. I wish we could have more snow like the last time you were here. That'd be fun.
Please, no. I'm glad to see you're back to your usual cheerful self, Alf. I was horrified when I heard those Jaegers had used you as a hostage, but you don't seem too worse for the wear. They did?
It was no big deal, and Mr. Barron saved me in the end. He's just trying to act tough. He spent hours crying afterwards. No, I didn't. Anyway, now that we've run into you, maybe you could come play with us? We haven't been able to play together in forever.
I don't know. We've got a pretty busy afternoon ahead of us. I see no harm in joining them. We can't spare too long, but we could certainly play for a little while.
Really? Yay! Okay, let's go outside then.
What's gotten into him? Rena and Eustace were then led outside by Alf and Kiki, and after a brief debate on what to play, they decided to go with the classic hide and seek.
Everyone ready? Ready. I found you, Kiki. Already? Well, that's boring. Okay, now to find everyone else. I found you, Reen. Wow, you couldn't have picked a place that was less obvious?
Well, of course it's going to be easier to find me if both of you are looking for me. I guess that just leaves Eustace.
Okay, come on, let's go find him.
Milliam. Oh, that's so funny.
Huh? What you doing here, Yusuf?
Nothing. Now go away.
There he is! I found him!
That didn't take long.
You all suck at hide and seek. Huh? You're playing hide and seek? That sounds fun! I want to play too!
After Milliam joined in, they all played hide and seek for a short while longer, with each of them taking turns at being the seeker. Man, children really do have unlimited energy. I'd say a certain classmate of ours has far too much energy even by those standards. Still, I can never quite become used to playing outside. It's been a while since I last played outside like this. I wasn't expecting you to join in either. I know you're always a hit with kids and all, but still. I wanted to do something to raise their spirits a little. The sooner that boy can forget that awful memory of being taken as a hostage, the better. So that was what you were trying to do. That's really nice of you, Yusuf. Still, you don't need to worry so much. The children of Ymir are made of sturdier stuff than you think. The thing we can do is make sure they never have to go through anything like that again. Indeed. I, for one, have no intention of allowing my father to do anything so foolish ever again. But I know that I won't be able to stop him alone. I hope to have all of you standing at my side. That goes without saying. As both nobles and members of Class 7, we have a duty to do whatever we can. Freaking William. We unfortunately spent more time outside than in, but the exercise did a reasonable job of warming me up. Though after all of that recreation, it's time for me to really start thinking. I need to decide how I should best act, both as a member of this class and as a noble of the Empire. That was so funny. Let's take a bath. Invite everyone, of course. Oh, it's only the people I'm teamed up with, isn't it? Yep. Oh well. Okay, who else was around here? Oh, Sarah!
Well, seeing as Toll and Miles are safe, I'm guessing all the bracers here in Ereboni are probably okay. Wish I could say the same for our colleagues over in Crossbell, though. I can't even get in touch with Wenzel.
A friend of yours?
We go back a ways, yeah. He used to be registered as a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossbell. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You've got enough on your plates as it is. Just focus on what moves you guys are gonna make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'd be happy to join you, though.
Maybe I should take her up on that. That sounds nice, actually. Would you mind hanging out for a little while?
Striking while the iron's hot, I see. Alright, I could use the company. I was actually thinking of heading to the tavern for a drink or two. What do you say to a little change of venue?
That's fine with me, but I'll stick with living the dry life.
Figured you'd say that. Come on then.
No sooner had they arrived at the tavern did Sarah ask Gerald for alcohol recommendations. And after she offered to pay, Reen settled on the ginger ale.
Ah, this is the good stuff. It's got a very mellow taste, but it's sweet and refreshing too. I had no idea you can make something so good out of rice of all things.
It's a kind of alcohol from the east that Master Kafai brought here, I believe. Gerald said it's called Junmai Shu.
That Master Kafai sure knows his stuff. He sounds like a man I'd love to drink the night away with.
He's always been a bit of a heavy drinker, so I'm pretty sure he'd take you up on that if you asked. But you might want to cut down on the booze. With things so shaky now, you never know when you'll need to take action.
I know. I'm not planning on getting myself plastered when you've got that discussion later on, so don't freak out. I think I've earned a bit of alcoholic relaxation time, personally. After all, I went cold turkey while I was in hiding. It was torture. Would you deny your poor instructor some sweet, sweet relief?
Sure. Relief. Let's call it that. What have you been doing all this time anyway? We didn't hear so much as a rumor about you.
Oh, I was just lying low, gathering what information I could through connections from my guild years. Information about what was going on elsewhere in the country, the capital in particular, that kind of stuff.
In the capital? Did you manage to find anything out?
No more than you did yourselves, sad to say. The Noble Alliance is doing a great job of keeping information from leaking out of the city.
After that, I decided to sneak into the Cruzen province to follow the Alliance's movements from there. And that was when I ended up getting in contact with Yusuf. I see. It's pretty impressive you were able to do so much all on your own.
Well, working alone and gathering information are two things I had to get used to during my guild years. So it was nothing new for me. If anything, I'm more impressed with everything you've managed to do. I was glad to see everyone here was okay after that Jaeger attack too. Sounds like it was a high-ranking corps.
Yeah, the Northern Jaegers under orders from Duke Alberea. Fortunately, there were no fatalities, even if the experience was pretty traumatic for everyone. Dad's woken up now too, so there's been no real long-term damage there.
We had the goddess's blessings in that respect. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help when you needed it most, Reen.
You don't need to apologize. You couldn't possibly have known what was gonna happen. Something wrong? You look distracted all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what a relief it is that your dad's okay. He always seemed like such a pleasant man, especially for a noble. Handsome, too.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, relax. I'm just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, you've made it this far. You can make it the rest of the way, too. Just keep your eyes on the future, and that starts by deciding what to do next.
You're right. Well, we'll all be counting on your
This stuff is awesome.
Can you at least let me finish before you wind up passed out on the floor? After finishing her drink, Reed led an ever so tipsy instructor Sarah back to the Phoenix Wings.
Woot! Ooh, another one. All those drinks got me feeling kinda sleepy. I can't afford to doze off during your discussion later. Maybe I should go out and get some air. A little exercise always sobers me up faster for some reason. How about it? Wanna join me?
What should I do? Of course. Alright then, I'm up for it.
You are? Attaboy, Reen! Actually, since we've got plenty of morning left to fritter away, I've got an idea. What would you say to a little one-on-one training?
Sounds good to me, just maybe don't rough me up too much.
Well, let's take this somewhere a bit less populated then, shall we?
Together, Reen and Sarah headed out onto the valley. There, they found a nice, quiet area to hold their impromptu training session.
You've definitely gotten stronger while I've been away. Good to see that getting that knight of yours hasn't caused you to start slacking on your training.
I'm still no match for you, though. She's holding back, but only just. I think if I really try, I might just be able to beat her. She clearly wants me to do it. And if that's what she wants, then I'll show her just how much I've improved.
Ha! You're all fired up now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's pick things up where we left off.
Right.
Come on, that all you got? I hope it isn't, because you're not going to be able to rescue your sister or the princess if that's the best you can do. Ugh. You remember when I said you were the center of Class 7? Well, I still feel that way, even now. And I won't rest easy until I know that center's capable of beating me on his own at least once. His... Shah! Gah! I'm so sorry. Are you alright, Reen?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just... I should have known that I was no match for you.
No, that was your victory, not mine.
What do you mean?
I knew that last attack of yours was going to be far more powerful than I thought you were capable of. So I was forced to stop holding back in order to block it. That's a victory in my book. Clearly, all that stuff you've been doing's been great for your training.
I'd really like to think so. I chalked that one up to luck, personally. I wasn't even thinking. It was more like my body acted on its own. I'm going to need a lot more practice before I can pull off feats like that at will.
If you understand that, then I need say no more. But don't worry. I'm sure that if you train enough, you'll be able to do it. Have faith in yourself, yeah? You've got both the potential and the mindset to achieve great things. I'll try.
Now exhausted, the two of them went back to the village.
I don't even want to think about how badly that last attack could have hurt him. I feel like this war is causing the old me to resurface.
What does that mean? The old her. What does that mean? Interesting. There's never been like too much of a mysterious side to Sarah, and that just opened a big old can of what?
Have a little faith in yourself, Reen, and you've got the potential and the right mindset to accomplish great things. It's just a matter of putting your mind to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how far you'll be able to go.
Interesting. I saw Lord Rufus a number of times back when I worked at the palace. I even saw him learning falconry from Lord Tio at a competition in Heimdall. He really seemed to be enjoying himself too. Truly a shame that they're now on opposing sides. But never mind reminiscing, I have meals to prepare. I'll be sure to supply you with the finest food Ymir has to offer during your meeting today. Thank you, good sir. I believe someone's upstairs. Yep. Don't know who that is, we'll find out soon.
Pumakias, you don't want to bond, my man?
I want to bond with you. That's an interesting painting. Almost looks familiar. Okay. I'm just as perplexed about what to do next as you are. I thought about bouncing ideas off Elliot. Might help me think of something, but again, no dice. I'm afraid my thought process hasn't been much better. It goes without saying that saving Elise, Princess Alphen, and your dad takes top priority for me, but we need to consider the country as a whole before we commit to something. The war is taking away our right to be selfish, which means we need to weigh in on more than just what we want. As nice as it would be to abuse Valamar's power willy-nilly. I feel like I'm beating my head against the wall here. Maybe I'll go get a coffee and try to clear my mind. See, why can't I get a coffee when I'm... Oh, Elliot! Yes, of course, let's bond with Elliot. Sitting in here brings back memories. Remember trying to lock down ideas for our concert in the middle of our trip? I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like another lifetime. Especially since Crow was with us then. Yeah, it really does. But it's not another lifetime, is it? It's this one. There's no reason that all of us hanging out and having fun has to stay a thing of the past. The only hard part is figuring out what to make that a reality again. Is how to make that a reality again. Which is admittedly pretty hard, but I'm thinking of ways to make it happen. Doesn't really sound like he's getting anywhere. Maybe a break would help clear his head. Come on, Elliot, let's take a break. The more frustrated you get over not being able to think of anything, the less likely it is that you actually will. Yeah, I guess you're right. I know just the thing to clear my head. You used to play the lute, right? If it's still around, can we take a look at it? Reed and Elliot managed to scrounge up Reen's old lute from the darkest depths of the mansion. Instruments in hand, the two of them then headed over to the tower. Well, we managed to get permission to play here, but I've gotta say, I'm feeling pretty tense about it. I haven't touched this lute in forever, so playing it in front of a crowd all of a sudden is a bit...
You'll be fine. Just play it like you play the guitar during the festival. One of the best things about music is that it can be made with any combination of instruments.
Well, if you insist, I'll give it a go. Better to try and fail than not try at all, right? Iralos? And so the two started to play alongside one another. To their relief, the customers in the tavern seemed to enjoy their performance, even giving them a round of applause once it was over. Whew, that was actually pretty fun.
See? I told you it would be fun. Not being up on stage or having lights in your face takes off a lot of the pressure too. I sometimes used to perform like this at the concert cafe back at home.
Oh, really? Still, I'm guessing it'd be even more fun if I could play half as well as you do.
I don't know if I'm really as good as you make me sound, Reen. I've got a lot of practice ahead of me if I decide to pursue a career in music.
Emphasis on the if. That's right. Your dad's finally given you permission to go through with it if you want. Have you started giving it any serious thought yet?
Yeah, a bit. Not that I'm getting anywhere. I'm happy to have his approval, but it's still not a decision I can make lightly. It's probably silly to even be thinking about it now. I mean, we need to focus on getting through this war first.
Not at all. There's nothing wrong with giving your thought about your future when you can. You're right that it's something you can't take lightly, and it's still hard to tell how things will be after the war ends. But if pursuing a life of music is what you decide to do in the end, you've got my full support too, not just your dad's.
Thanks, Reen.
But right now we need to focus on our future as a class. Once this war is over, then we can start living for the future. Yeah, you're right. To thank Gerald for letting them perform there, Reen and Elliot helped clean up the tavern. Once they were finished, they happily walked back to the Phoenix Wings. Ooh, wow, very nice. Performing with you was just what the doctor ordered. Break's over now, though. Time to get back to thinking. Our futures are at a crossroads here. We can't make this decision lightly. Cool, okay. That was nice. We have 2 left. Who and who? I think Gaius and Alyssa. Yeah.
I'm so glad you were able to find all of your classmates. I should probably go around and ask them all to take good care of you. You're like a younger brother to me and I love you dearly, but you have a habit of finding trouble.
Unless you really want to embarrass me, please don't.
Well, if you insist. I feel as though I should, though. At the very least, I should ask your instructor to take good care of you on our behalf.
Seriously, don't do that. Don't make me beg here.
If you say so.
Oh. I figured a quiet church would be a perfect place to sit and think about what we can do. But so far, it hasn't done me much good. There has to be something we can do to help the people of Erebonia, but what? Yeah, though hopefully whatever we decide on will help people in Nord too. There's gotta be something that only we can do that will help better people's lives. We just need to figure out what. That's about the point I'm at. Still, if we keep thinking it over, I'm sure the winds and the goddess will grant us their inspiration eventually. This does actually sound like a pretty good place to brainstorm. Maybe I should join them for a while. You know, now that I think about it, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A friend of mine, in fact. A friend of yours? Yep. Follow me. I'll introduce you. He should be in the village right now. Is this friend of yours here? I can't sense anyone. I suppose even you would have trouble sensing him. Especially if you're trying to sense a person. What am I looking for if he's not a person? Here he is. Is that a hawk? Huh. Looks like the one who helped save us from those Jaegers in Nord. The very same, in fact. He is a friend of mine who watches over the Nord Highlands from above. His name's Zio. He was named after one of the warriors who fought alongside Emperor Drykos during the war. Great! Sorry, headphone users. He looks so cool up close. But what's he doing all the way out here? Your guess is as good as mine. I spotted him on the roof of the Phoenix Wings last night. He might have followed our scent. All the way from Nord, though? That's quite the distance. Wonder why he would follow us. I wish I could say for sure, but I'd like to think he wants to lend us his aid. He watched us slip up a few times during our battle, so I imagine he thinks he could make things easier. Scream! Oh god, I'm terrible. Scream! I see. Well, he's already gotten us out of a bind once, and if he's got your glowing endorsement, he'll make a hell of an ally. Okay, welcome to the team, Z. Whoa. I think he's trying to say he has no intention of getting too friendly with us. He'll just watch over us from above like he did before, lending us his aid when he sees fit. Oh, hey, that works too. In that case, thanks for watching our backs, Dio. Scream! Oof. We're finding new allies left and right these days, aren't we? It certainly feels that way. Though I bet he sees us more as weaklings in need of protection than allies. Either way, I'm sure his support will be invaluable in the days ahead. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And I could say the same about yours. Likewise. They quietly watched Zio fly off into the distance before returning to the church together. Gaius learned the craft Hunter Wing earlier than he otherwise would. What? This craft allows him to summon Zio to do damage in a line. What? What? Oh man, that's so awesome. So if you didn't choose Gaius when you had the regular amount of points, you don't get that craft until later. Man, that's cool. I love that. Awesome. I'm sure Zio will keep watching out for us. But now that we know we've got a captive audience, we have to make sure we don't disappoint him. Still, as long as we're together, I'm sure we'll make him proud. That is so awesome. That is so cool. I can't wait to try that S-Craft. Who's left? Alyssa. Come here, girl. Where is she? Where is she? No, she's upstairs. Here she is. What are you doing in here, Alyssa?
Your mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for the work I'm going to be doing on the orbital bike.
Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that?
Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition.
Might be nice if I gave her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work while Angelica left it in my care.
I figured you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright, that's everything around the orbital engines taken care of. It could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point though. Oh, I should oil the moving parts too.
Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance this well.
All this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy too, so I had a vague idea of what needs doing. But that's all.
Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. When a Nord, you worried. When a Nord, you worked out what was wrong with that truck and even knew the model of that mortar we found. At first, I thought it was just because you're part of the Reinford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much.
Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field.
I have a feeling I know why you did all that too. Was it to rebel against your mother?
Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? So, I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up at something. A little, at least.
I see. So were you able to?
Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I've made my mind up to focus on the future rather than the past for now. I've got to keep that promise I made to her in Brewer after all. I'll be running the company before she knows it.
I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly.
Huh?
Ha! Look at you. You were so engrossed in the bike that you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way we'll be able to find the best path for each of us to take.
I certainly hope so. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Is that a bunny made out of snow? And look, you've got loads of snow on your head too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. So stay close, okay? Okay. Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
I can't believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost out on the mountain. But just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. And he led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you. I'm sure of it.
That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So I'd kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird. We really did meet when we were kids.
I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really did. I'd forgotten all about it too. Probably because it was a scary memory for me.
I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. But it makes me happy to know it was you all along.
Sorry? I didn't quite catch that.
It's nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Reen and Alyssa worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery. And upon their completion, they went to return the tools to Baron Schwarzer's study. Ah, the typical girl that you're supposed to be with, you met her as a child, blah 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 blah. That happens a lot in animes, doesn't it?
I can't believe we actually met when we were kids. I guess that doesn't change things much though, does it? Nothing's more important than the bonds we've developed as members of Class 7.
And that's it. We've run out of points! Wow! Now we just gotta do that side quest, and maybe I should do that really quick. Really quick. But I gotta see who I need to link up with in case I have to fight anybody. Oh my god, there's so many people. Jesus. At least no one's in level 2, that's good. Who's my lowest? Level 3? Sharon. And Claire. Sharon, Claire, and Towal, it seems. Really? Wow. Yeah. All the side people. Sharon, Claire, and Towal. Okay, let's go. And who? And... Sharon, Claire, Towal, and... Milliam and Alyssa. Milliam and Alyssa. And Uses. Yes, Milliam, Alyssa, and Uses. Okay, there you go. I hope I don't have to fight anything crazy. What if I have to and I don't have anything on them? Because I just kind of just want to go. But I'm afraid that it's going to be some crazy monster I have to fight or something. You never know. And then if it's too tough, they don't let me rearrange my stuff. Which is crazy, really. So let's just give them what we can. Just basic stuff. I think is alright. I think we have a strength plus 15 area. Oh no, we got uses. We haven't seen his casual clothes. Oh my god. He looks so funny. Why? Oh my god. He looks like he's should be in a K-pop band. Oh my god. What can we put on him? There. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh, he looks beautiful. Okay. Wow, that is such a funny costume. I can't take him seriously with that. Thank goodness this outfit is absolutely gorgeous. It is perfect for him. Okay. So we will give him stuff too, just in case. His little sidekick Milliam. Okay, and then there's Orphans, Jesus. But you never know, man. What if craziness occurs? And it could very well occur. I bet you anything nothing's even gonna happen, man. Nah, man. Well, you never know. You never know. We gotta go. Damn it. I'm just gonna put whatever I can and that's it. Better than nothing. Not gonna go all out. What do I have here already? Okay. We're getting Toval analyze. What else? Here, yes. Okay, action. I'm gonna give attack here. An action. I don't even know if we have any left. Nope. Do we have any attacks left? Nope. Bet you anything, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing. I'm wasting all this time. Come on, come on. We must finish this. Just anything will be good. The best. Let's take this on, put harvest here, and here we'll put analyze. So you never know if I have to fight like this little mini boss. Like all the optional bosses have been crazy right now. Really crazy, so we gotta at least do this. Petrify, no. And it sucks because everybody else has all the good stuff. I'm not really sure what to put on all these peepos. Literally just putting whatever. Okay, whatever. Oh, yes. Oh, and you guys too. Literally just whatever for you guys. I'm literally just putting anything at this point. I don't even know which ones they have here. Whatever. Let's just go. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at all this. Okay, who do I need to be linked up with? Sharon. There you go. Okay, we can proceed. Wait.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
I wonder if there's any new stuff. Any new fishies? Ooh, there is.
Huh.
Aw, there are no new fish? Come on. Come on, fish. Oh, this video's gonna be a little longer than usual.
Not what I had in mind.
Sorry. Just want to get this all done before doing the main stuff that's gonna happen in the next one. Oh my god! How is there no new fish? Because I feel like this is like the new Trista Pond River area. And in the first game, in the Trista Pond and River, every time you'd get to fish again, by default, like you'd have the points, there would almost always be new fish. So I figured since Ymir is like the new Trista, they had the same thing, especially with these points they're giving me now for free, so figured there'd be new fish, but apparently not. Nothing. And I've missed the fish already. I don't know where it was. I don't know where I missed it. Maybe in one of the shrines.
Caught one.
I'll get it on the next one. Even though I did all of that equipping and ornament stuff, I really hope that it's just picking up the person with no boss.
Caught one.
Just a nice and easy search and rescue. Let's see. Oh, is that new? Are these guys new? How come I don't remember them? Shall we check? Let's see if they're new. Let's see if we've analyzed them before. Stop it! Go away.
This will be over in
My
an
memory
instant.
just might be really bad.
Let's move.
They are new! What the heck? It's okay, it's okay. Oh wait, what about this? Oh, this one. No, this one is not new. We'll have Total analyze right now.
With pleasure.
Sure thing.
Please, Total.
Onward. Now.
Gotcha. Here you go.
There you go.
Ready to go.
May I?
Ooh,
Here I
nice.
go. Now.
Here I come. Are you hurt, Master Rean?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Oh yeah, now we have 2 overdrives. That is so awesome. Okay, well now we gotta look out for new enemies. Not those guys. Those guys aren't new. Where are we going? Let's see if these guys are new. Any new ones up here? Nope. Okay. Ooh, are those guys new? I don't think so. I don't think they are. Nope. Maybe in this next section. Oh, or at least we're going the right way. There she is. Not new. Not new. And then they're scared, so no, definitely not new. Here we go.
Oh my! Already tired? Oh yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Got you! Come on, come on, come on! Drat, took my bait and swam off. Again! Why? Why, fish? Is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger?
How'd I know this was how we'd find her? I can't believe she's been fishing all night. Then again, I totally can. Excuse me, Annabelle? I thought it would be best to return to Ymir and get some sleep. Considering how tired you clearly are, if you were to fall into the water, I dread to think what might happen.
Oh, hogwash! I'm so close to finally catching it, I can already taste its deliciously filleted body. I refuse to go back empty-handed. That's simply unthinkable.
Unbelievable. But we can't just leave her here, can we? She's so focused on fishing, she's not seeing things clearly. Is there nothing we can do? Oh, I know. What if I caught the fish that you're after in your place? Would that work for you?
Oh? A fishing battle is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we?
That's not what sure, game on. Hope I can actually catch it. Sounds like it's a big one. Maybe it's the one we're missing, but probably not. Let's do this. I still have the same rod. Whoa, hey. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I talk to her, she'll give me a new rod.
So you're a silver angler now, are you? This calls for a celebration. Well, if you consider me giving you more items to trade points for something celebratory, and best of all, one of these items is a brand new rod. Try it out and aim for greatness in the fishing world.
Think I'll do just that. Thank you, Annabelle. Ha! I knew it, you see. New rod? Excellent rod. And sure, let's have this breeze. Very nice. And let's get this warrior badge, because why not? We don't have one of these? I feel like we should get. Okay, now let's fish. I'm sure we needed that rod for that. There you go. Oh no, and I spent all the points. Oh, I bet there's a new fish now in the other fishing points with this rod. Whoa, what the heck is that? It looks like a monster I'm gonna have to fight. I told you, I bet you anything. That's what it's gonna be.
Not what I had in mind.
Caught a mystery fish.
God, it's huge. Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gigantic.
Come on!
I knew it. Freaking knew it. You see, that's why. Better safe than sorry. And I hope he's not hard, because I just put whatever on everyone.
You caught it! You really caught it! This is the elusive blue devil.
This is not the time for rejoicing. Stand back. This is clearly a monster.
What?
Yeah.
Let's wrap
Great.
this up.
I don't have an evasive tank, so let's see how this goes. Ugh.
Let's move.
Okay, let's... At least we have everyone... You know. You know.
All
Loaded.
right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
First we gotta...
I'm up. Disactivate.
Don't be crazy! Ooh, ow, he is
Here you
strong.
go.
Understood.
Oh, I should have done this, I'm so dumb.
Now is the time to attack.
Understood.
Go...
Very well.
well.
Sharon, I want to see her special.
Witness the severing chains. I'm afraid your fate is now sealed. Fall into death's embrace.
Sure thing.
That's a lot of damage.
Time to stop holding back. This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm. My turn.
Pretty good so far. Let's see, what does he not like? He doesn't like red magic, poison, or sleep, or faints. Or nightmare. Interesting. Do I have any of that? Faints. I have a faint. Could try fainting him. Let's do that.
Activate. Huh.
Nope. Ouch. Ooh,
My
very
turn.
strong. We gotta heal.
Activate. Huh. Cheers.
Ooh, I could do Reed special now.
Gather on my blade.
Ooh, almost there.
Sure thing.
He doesn't like the heat. Let's give him the heat.
Very well.
Let's give the shining to Tobal since he likes attacking Tobal so much. Ooh. Kill him?
Sure
Great.
thing.
Let's do it again, Tobal.
Activate.
All right.
We're almost there.
Here you go.
Nice!
Phew. That's that.
Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring her back. Sounds like things got pretty hairy out there.
Allow me to apologize for exposing all of you to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, but my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town.
Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose that's all that matters. Yep, no one got hurt, and she gets what she did was wrong. You've really helped me out here by finding her. Here, take this as a little something from me. Effort? That's new. Are you sure I can just have this? Sure as can be. It's nothing that's special anyway. Well,
In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. I wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't repay someone for their kindness.
ooh, prankster. But thanks.
Thank you again for saving my life. I may have been careless this time, but next time I'll be sure to be fully prepared for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I catch.
She didn't learn a damn thing, did she? Oh boy, looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. Didn't I tell you there was gonna be a fight? Didn't I tell you? That's how this game is. You have to be prepared for everything. At least that's what I learned with the other optional bosses that have been going on here. I gotta go see if I can catch any new fish in the new spots with the new rod. So if you'll allow me to do that real quick, with the same people, we're not gonna fight or anything, so just want to see if there's any new fish I can catch here with my new rod.
This spot looks perfect.
Fortunately, I had to use a bait. But if it gets me a new fish, it's worth it. And I don't like that they kicked me out of the other spot. What if I could fish there now? Ooh, is that a new fish? I don't think it is, but my memory sucks. So, let's see.
Not bad.
No, not a new fish. Okay.
Huh.
Come on. Not a new fish. Definitely not.
Caught one. Huh.
Come on, and there has to be something new with this rod. Wow, guess not. But now I gotta go check the other fishing spot real quick.
Not bad.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's
Ready
speed.
to go.
Understood.
Very well.
Let's move.
Let's speed through it. Ah! It's so hard to control sometimes. Ugh, ugh. Come on, where was it? Okay, it was
I'm
here.
up.
Anything? Nope. No fishing. Well then.
All right.
Well then.
May I?
My turn.
Let's go. Go all the way back. Oop, wrong way. Ah! Ah! Some run away from me, some chase me. Ah! Whew, okay, we're back. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're finally done. So this is where I will start the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. A lot of bonding and fighting I didn't think was gonna happen. I'm very glad about that. Glad I prepared for it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. It lets me know that you liked it, and comment below what you liked about it, and share it with your friends, whoever else you think will like it. And subscribe to this channel for more episodes into this series, and don't forget to click the notification bell. And as always, you guys take care until the next one. Janet!